Game 2 of the Western Conference Finals, Spurs at Warriors. Warriors lead the series 1-0 to start this game out. First quarter, Zaza Pachulia throws down a slam, but when he comes down, he has an awkward landing. Pachulia would stay in the game later on in the quarter. Draymond Green finds Pachulia for the layup, and Pachulia would have to leave the game with a right heel contusion. Let's head to the second quarter. Steph Curry fouled, throwing up the shot. Finds the net, though. And in the third, more Steph. Curry just puts the moves on. Falls to the ground. Curry finishes with the lay. He is just doing it all. And the Warriors would go on to win 136-100. Really? What can you say, Tim Doyle? Spurs, did they even show up to this game today? It's like they knew they were out from the second the ball tipped.
Yeah, well, no Kawhi Leonard in this game, and they were a 14-point favorite, the Warriors were, and they took care of business. A plethora of guys, were out there, big games. They didn't need Draymond Green's 13 points or Kevin Durant's 16 points. It seemed like everyone who checked in the game made contributions. Their bench was really good. They were playing at a certain confidence level, and watching those highlights there, they're up 30, Shea, in the second quarter.
Can you find any weakness with the Warriors after this game? Is there anything you saw that they didn't do well?
You remember the little kid? No weakness.
Yeah, no weakness.
Yeah,
and
no
he's doing the
weakness.
push-ups.
Yeah. I also feel like Greg Popovich knew deep in his belly, like, we can't win this game without Kawhi Leonard. Played a lot of his young guys, let a lot of his veteran guys kind of rest, sit on the bench there, get healthy. They don't play until this weekend, Saturday, so hopefully Kawhi Leonard's able to come back. They go get a win at home and maybe make this a little bit of a series. But this game, it wasn't entertaining. It was awful.
It was awful.
Do
you think Kawhi Leonard plays in Game 3? Because Greg Popovich alluded to the fact that he might not. And we know Pop will sit him if he doesn't think he's ready to go.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. I think Kawhi Leonard's going to know his body, right? And ankles is such a fragile thing, especially when you re-injure it once again. But it's almost hard to believe that this team, the team that the Spurs trotted out there on the floor, was the same team that knocked off the Houston Rockets in Game 6. No Kawhi Leonard in that game, and they beat Houston by almost 40
dramatic
points.
Fashion,
so
yeah.
I think that actually had the Warriors on high alert. Like Mike Brown did a nice job of having his team ready, being like, hey, don't take these guys for granted just because Kawhi Leonard's not playing. Here's what they did last time he didn't play.
And the Warriors have heard now for the last 24, 48 hours about how they were lucky to get a win. With no Kawhi Leonard, that's why they won, blah, blah, blah. Clearly came out with the chip on their shoulder tonight to prove everybody wrong.
Yeah, great execution. Shot almost 50% from three. Ball was moving around. This game was never